So some people ask me the question, how do you actually apply neuro-linguistic programming in life? I'm going to start off with the application in sales because it's one of the most profound applications that people have found. I don't know whether you've realized that there are a lot of people who are able to sell perfectly, and these people who sell perfectly are so fantastic in their approach that it seems like they can sell ice to Eskimos, they can sell combs to a bald man. But I think the key is to understand what it means to undergo the process of persuasion. In my mind, persuasion really is about winning people over. And that goes through several steps. You first need to be able to control yourself, you need some self-leadership. Then you need to be able to understand the concept of being able to connect with people, right? Not just mind to mind, but heart to heart. And that enables a person to open up themselves to you. Once they've opened up themselves to you and created trust in you, then you've got leadership over them, not just yourself. So one of the keys in NLP is that we can model anything as long as there's a prerequisite. And sometimes, even though there isn't a prerequisite, we can actually learn to design our own models as well. So the process of NLP in sales is very simply finding out how we can actually model after other people. And what I've discovered over the course of me modeling after some of the top-notch persuasion experts in the world is this. You see, this is a representation of the brain. And in a holistic approach, we discovered that the brain represents, this is the top form of the brain, which is the frontal brain, the frontal lobe. The middle portion is the limbic system, which deals with emotions and memories. And this portion here is the brainstem. Now this is known as the triune brain model, as developed by Paul MacLean a very, very long time ago, but the principles still stand to be true. What happens is that most people try to persuade to the frontal brain, where you use a lot of logic, and unfortunately you use a lot of effort in order to create the kind of change that people want, because there's going to be a lot of resistance. However, what I've discovered is if you start off with the emotional brain, you tend to have much more success. However, it tends to be somewhat manipulative. What you're doing is you're literally shifting a person's emotional states so that they become more fearful or more attentive to what it is that you say. Conversely, if you're concerned about a person's survival and you're able to demonstrate the best intentions to take care of their survival, then what happens is that you're seen to be on the client side or the prospect side. And as a result of that, you begin to develop a stronger bond, a stronger relationship that helps you to create that kind of amazing superpower, as it were, to be able to close people effectively, but at the same time establish very, very long-term relationships so that you get the credit of becoming someone who is worthwhile, right? To be talked. If I need something, I'll talk to you so that you will be able to solve my needs. Now that is a long-term relationship that is worth having. So if you'd like to find out more about neuro-linguistic programming, just head down to stuarttan.com/NLP and I will see you on the other side.